I want to ask too. My understanding is Solana, 1inch is launched swaps on Solana, but cross chain with Solana on 1inch is coming soon as well. But it not quite yet available. At least when I tried using the product. We've talked about cross chain on this show before, and maybe some of the limitations around it. I know Kyle Samani, for instance, came on a number of months ago and was saying, like, we can do cross chain, but it's less capital efficient. You get wider spreads, slower liquidations for DeFi, all these things. And just personally, like, as a Solana user, I feel like most of the things I want to interact with on chain exist on Solana. I can buy Bitcoin now on Solana, or get exposure to the price of Bitcoin, I guess, to be more precise. The only times I do cross chain are like I needed to claim my Kaido airdrop and it was a huge pain and I had to buy ETH and all these things. So I don't know, like, sell me on cross chain. Like, why do we need a future where we're moving assets between blockchains when there's, like, even if it's possible to do so securely, there might just be performance trade-offs where having everything on globally shared state in an L1 is maybe better.
So we need cross-chain to offer seamless experience similar to centralized exchanges. So in centralized exchange, you don't care about the network, right? So you just interact, like you buy Bitcoin, you sell Bitcoin, you buy Sol, you buy Trump token, you don't care. And then when you do withdrawal, you need just to take care where you withdraw this. So I want to have same user experience, but with the value proposition of atomic execution and non-custody approach. So you own the assets. You don't believe anyone, and you don't need to trust anyone by doing that. So in terms of like cross-chain technology, we are really far enough to offer the seamless experience. When you swap at 1inch between the different EVM-compatible chains and layer 2s, you are most likely under 2 minutes for the swap. And it's not a bridge, It's not like you move the assets from one blockchain to another. You sell your assets in one chain, and you get your assets on the other chain. So someone just trade with you in P2P Mera. This is the approach what actually no one did before. So of course you have little bit spread. It depends on the liquidity and also the how I explained. It's like an engine, and you need enough market makers, arbitrage traders who compete between each other. But for this, you need volume. So it's like chicken egg a little bit, and we have already volume, Solana volume, and also cross-chain volume for different chains. It works already very well. The thing is, when you sell, for example, Trump token on Solana, and you want Ethereum on Ethereum blockchain, so it's like for the market makers, arbitrage trader, they just take your Trump, sell it against something stable, maybe USDC, or even maybe Ethereum, bridged Ethereum, or synth of Ethereum, and then they do the reverse trade on the other chain and buy Ethereum, for something what stable, maybe USDC. USDC actually offer the native bridge, right? So they can rebalance easily without losing a lot of money. But it's like magic under the hood, what users should not care about, and it works. It works very well. So you just sell on Trump on Solana, and then you get Ethereum, because they just do reverse trade and rebalance afterwards. It works very well.
But like, I still don't know, to compete with centralized exchange experience, you would need like a faster swap than what cross-chain swaps can necessarily offer. So, right?
Wait a sec. But if you do deposit, exchange, and withdraw, it's much longer than just do a swap on 1inch, and under 2 minutes you get it executed, and you don't have to interact more than one time. It's the thing. So, like, it depends how it's relatively, relative to how you see it. I see it like, okay, if I want to exchange something on Binance, I need to do the deposit, exchange, and then I have to withdraw, and the withdrawal can like take maybe up to 24 hours, right? So because I have to review it. So, and here it's like atomical execution under 2 minutes, I would say.
I don't know if I'm fully convinced. I just still I feel like in my own crypto comings and goings, like I can do anything I want to do on Solana, and I rarely go to other chains unless I want to just mess around with what else is out there. I think probably the best pitch for cross chain is just that maybe Solana isn't the end game for blockchains. Maybe um, I don't know, through this new like Fire Dancer dev chain becomes like the new Solana, and then everyone wants to do business there. Uh, Mega ETH, like maybe there's another chain that just becomes the chain, and so you need kind of to be able to move your assets around eventually. But
I see it differently in terms of like, for example, if you have a portfolio, yeah, and you would like to buy a uni token, and uni token, I think it's not on Solana. Even if it would be on Solana, most of the liquidity is right now maybe on Unichain, right? So they actually did vampire attack recently on Ethereum with the liquidity incentives. So the thing is, if you want to have uni token in your portfolio, you need to swap into the most liquid chain potentially. Yeah. So you have to just sell something on Solana, maybe use USDC, and you buy Uni on Uni chain, and you get really good price with low impact price impact.